If you're a brand manager or you're running an insights team, you know this feeling. You're staring down a huge decision, a new campaign, a product idea, a total packaging redesign. And what you need more than anything is real, honest feedback from consumers. And you need it fast because the business is moving at the speed of light and you've got to keep up.
It's that constant pressure, right? The decision needed to be made yesterday, and today it's absolutely critical. You just need to know if you're on the right track, if your message is actually landing, or if there's some hidden problem you just can't see from the inside. But traditional research, well, that can feel like trying to turn a giant cargo ship on a dime. So in this quick explainer, we're going to tackle this exact challenge. We'll start with what we call the insights dilemma, then introduce a new kind of research sprint, break down how it works, see it in action with real examples, and finally talk about how you can get those insights you need way, way faster. All right, let's dive right in with what we all know as the insights dilemma. It's this massive, fundamental gap between how fast the business needs to go and how long deep, truly meaningful research has always taken. You know the story. On one side, you've got your traditional qualitative research. It's powerful, for sure, but man, it can take weeks, sometimes months to get answers. It usually requires a pretty big budget, and let's be honest, there's always that chance of moderator bias creeping in and coloring the conversation. But on the other side, that's your reality today. You need results in days. You need a process that's agile and efficient. And most of all, you need raw, unfiltered feedback straight from your customer. So how do we bridge that gap? How do we connect the need for depth with the demand for speed? Well, this is where a completely new model comes into play. We call it a research sprint, specifically the Leap Qual Insight Sprint. So what is it exactly? Think of it as a super focused, micro-qualitative approach. The whole thing is built from the ground up to solve one problem: speed. It's designed to give you those deep, human insights you'd expect from traditional methods, but in a time frame that actually works for your business. Yeah, we're talking days, not weeks. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how is that even possible without just cutting corners and losing all the good stuff? Let's get into the mechanics. The secret sauce here is really a powerful mix of an agile structure and some very smart tech. It really comes down to 3 core steps. First up, AI-powered interviews. An AI actually moderates the one-on-one sessions. This creates this really comfortable space where people can give super thoughtful, honest answers on their own time. And it completely gets rid of any potential moderator bias. Second, we ditch the huge, slow focus groups for these nimble, agile groups of about 8 to 12 perfectly screened participants. This is the sweet spot for getting rich, focused insights without all the noise. And finally, generative AI takes all that data and synthesizes it into a concise, actionable report, getting those key findings right into your hands in just a few days. Now, theory is one thing, but how does this actually apply to the challenges that are sitting on your desk right now? Let's look at the sprint in action, because this is where it all clicks, especially if you're in marketing or brand management. Okay, picture this. You work for a financial services company. You are about to pour a huge media spend into a brand new TV commercial, but you've got that nagging feeling in the back of your mind. Are people really going to get it? Is there one weird scene that's just not landing right? So the challenge was clear. Test the ad before dropping all that cash. Using the sprint, the team was able to pinpoint the exact scenes that were causing confusion for the audience. And that insight led directly to the outcome. They made some really targeted edits, fixed the confusing bits, and were able to launch the campaign with total confidence. They completely de-risked a massive investment. Or how about this one? A classic marketing puzzle. You're a premium skincare brand, and you're making the move to sustainable packaging, which is awesome. But the million-dollar question is, does this new eco-friendly design still feel premium? Does it still communicate that luxury your customers pay for? The challenge here was all about balancing sustainability with that critical brand perception. Well, the sprint delivered some incredibly nuanced feedback. It identified these subtle little design cues that actually enhanced the premium feeling, all while validating the eco-friendly message. The outcome? The brand got to protect its premium position while still making a positive change. A total win-win. And look, it's not just for ads and packaging. This kind of agile approach is perfect for quickly testing new product concepts, getting a rapid pulse check on your brand's health, or even doing those deep dives into customer satisfaction that go way beyond a simple survey score. So, let's bring it all home. What does all this mean for you? Well, it really just comes down to one thing:
getting the insights you absolutely need to make smarter, more confident decisions without ever having to hit the brakes on your business.
This is the key takeaway right here. You don't have to choose between going fast and going deep anymore. You can have both. You get those rich, qualitative insights you need to make genuinely confident, data-driven decisions, and you get them incredibly fast.
If any of this sounds like the solution you've been looking for, if you want to finally break through your own insights dilemma, the next step is really simple. Just contact us today to learn more. You can shoot us an email at info@leap-research.com or send a message on WhatsApp to +62 811 255 5327. So, I'll leave you with this one question. What's that one critical decision that's sitting on your desk right now that you could finally, confidently make next week if you just had the right insights in your hands?